Welcome back, Pokemon fans, and today we are going to figure out how to solve the mystery of the legendary dogs. Now, how this video is going to work is I'm going to speak about the 3 most popular theories and then give my own with some thoughts and predictions I haven't actually seen anywhere else. So strap in as we look to solve the mystery of the legendary dogs. First of all, we should look at the story. These were said to be Pokemon revived in Ecruteak City's burned tower. They are said to embody the 3 events that happened to the tower. The lightning that struck the tower, the fire that burned it, and the winds and rain that put it out. It is unknown whether these 3 were already Suicune, Raikou, and Entei before they were revived, or whether Ho-Oh actually reincarnated them from the 3 non-legendary Pokemon. Raikou is based on the Raiju, a thunder demon that can take the form of tiger, monkey, or a blue wolf wrapped in lightning. From what we know about Raikou, it appears to be based on the tiger form, with added saber-esque teeth. Entei more closely resembles a lion, is based on Shishi guardian lion dogs, and is shown to be very protective in the anime. Suicune is believed to be based on the Kirin, a legendary beast which is a mix of a dragon, deer, big cats, and unicorns. So now we know about the Pokemon, the story behind them, and what happened that day. But do we really know what happened? Let's take a look. So I think we should look at the most popular theory first, which is that they were evolutions. Now they were supposed to be the Gen 1 evolutions, so Vaporeon, Flareon and Jolteon. And some reason to this is the legendary dogs share similarities, so similarities in looks, abilities such as Flame Body, and obviously typing. So yeah, that's always been a pretty good theory. Now, Pokemon Generations was released and we did receive an episode based on the legendary dogs. We see this silhouette of a Pokemon we've never seen before, and for some people that was enough to debunk the evolutions theory. Now for me, this is just a silhouette. It says itself it doesn't know which Pokemon. So this is just used as almost a placeholder. They don't know what was there, so they use these generic dog looking shadows. This has also led into another theory that these are Houndooms or Houndours. Because of the shape of them, we have no sort of Pokemon similar. I've heard some people say Growlithe because of the flames, but again, I don't think it quite matches. So with the theory so far, let's give them plus and minuses. The evolutions one. They share typing. They share sort of colour schemes and some look, sort of tails and face aspects, so that is another plus. And also there is the information of the Kimono sisters having these Pokemon, and we do see one of them outside. The downside to this theory is people think it has been debunked because of this video. I don't agree. I think it is still a chance it could have happened. But also I don't see the link from evolution to legendary. And that's the massive minus for me. The Houndour one I think we can throw out the window. These were silhouettes. These weren't the actual Pokemon. So if that's what you're basing it off, there isn't really any logic here. So for me, that one's just a massive minus with no pluses. The third theory, again following these silhouettes, is that they're just dogs. Now I have seen some artwork of a Pokemon, I think it was a book, with dogs in. So it is in the game or the anime. We rarely see them. And I'm not sure if that was an official picture I saw either. I'll try and find it, but I don't think there's enough to go off to say it was that. Also, information we've been given from Pokemon themselves have said that it was Pokemon in there and they were trapped in there. So again, I think this is another theory we can debunk. But let's get into what I think is the strongest theory so far. Now, if you look at any comment section on any video or any forum or anywhere online, basically everyone thinks it was Eevees. Now, the reasoning for this I totally agree with. They say basically the similarities are there, but it's more likely that an Eevee was evolved using the power of Ho-Oh. Which to me makes more sense. We get a lot of similarities, but these are different beasts, so they look different. They've been evolved differently. So for me, this theory makes the most sense. Also, you have to remember there is more than one legendary normally. In the games there isn't, there's just the one. But in the anime, we've seen smaller versions of Lugia, we've seen shiny versions of the dogs. So somehow, it has to be something that can keep happening. And there is a chance that this works. Ho-Oh's ability could perhaps be a key to evolving Eevees into legendary dogs. So there could be other disasters. It could be under extreme circumstances Eevees evolve into legendary dogs. We don't know. But I think this theory has the most credence for this as well. Now, the bit of information I haven't seen anywhere else, and something I've been thinking of and looking into, if it could be a possibility, was following the trail of the Kimono sisters, sorry. Now, I think if they're similar to players, their focus on the evolutions probably means they breed Pokemon as well. They're going to need multiple versions of Eevee to evolve into the different evolutions, and they've probably got relatives. It seems like a family thing, so I think it's more than likely that they do breed Eevees. Breeding is something big in Pokemon. So if there was any Pokemon in that tower, it would be an Eevee. Now we see the Kimono sister outside. We do get a focus on her face crying, so obviously this means something big to her. And like I say, it's not her Pokemon because you do get a chance to battle her with the evolutions. So I think it could possibly be breeded Eevees, which is heartbreaking to think of because Eevee is one of the cutest Pokemon around. But I think this theory holds the most weight. We may never find out, but I think Eevees is the closest we're ever going to get to an answer. And I'm okay with that. That's part of the fun of theories. Now, hopefully you think I've added something to this, and if you do, make sure you let me know in the comments, let me know your theories. Drop a like and subscribe for more Pokemon theories. If you've heard this somewhere else, the kimono breeding theory, then let me know. I don't want to take someone else's idea. I've not seen it anywhere, so I do think it's something new. But if you have seen it before, let me know, and I'll be sure to credit whoever it was. But that's enough for this episode, Pokemon fans, and until next time,